Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Miranda, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be reviewing the Sailor Moon brush set. They are an eyeshadow brush set. There's no face brushes aside from a fan brush, but all the other ones are meant for the eyes. So, yeah. This isn't a first impression because I have used them before and I've been kind of playing around with them for a little bit, but I figured in this video today, I would demo them and kind of talk through how I feel about the brushes as I'm using them. Plus, at the end of the video is my final thoughts and the actual what I think about them. But yeah, if you are interested to see the brushes and what I think about them, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so you want to see the brushes obviously. I'll do close-ups of all of them. But here's just all of them in my hand. They are gold, and they each have a different design on the top of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 brushes in this set. And I'm going to go through them and do close-ups of all the brushes just so you can see them. So let's jump into that. Now that you guys have seen other brushes and whatnot, we can go ahead and jump into the demo. So yeah, let's see these brushes in action. Alright, so the first brush I'm taking is this one right here. It's kind of like a fluffy brush. It's got a nice tip to it. It's pretty round around the base of it. I'm just going to go into my MAC palette and take this neutral shade right here and just put that into the crease. So far, this is doing a pretty good job. It's not really stiff, and it has a nice flexibility to really just swirl around the product, which is nice. Very cute too. Well, they're all cute, but it's a perk. Next, I'm going to take this brush. It's kind of more of, it's very like much of a cylinder, but it's definitely better for like, I'm going to use it to pack on shadow, not really blend anything. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go into, again, just sticking with that MAC palette, I'm going to take the shade down here. It's just a nice monochrome grayish brown. But I'm really just gonna try and pack that. I'm not really sure what this brush is actually for. I mean, it's doing an okay job. Just the shape is weird, so I don't know like what you're really supposed to do with it. Then going back in with the moon one to blend that. I wish these were more of like an actual fluffy brush, like how I have just a really nice fluffy like crease brushes. Well, these are they're more dense. I don't know, they're just not really meant for blending. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't really know what this one's purpose is, like for real. I mean, it's okay at putting down color. It's just not really precise enough. Like, it's just kind of not the best. It's just a weird shape. I'm going to take a different brush. This one's just by Urban Glow. It's just a more precise pointed brush because I need a more precise brush. And there's none in this kit, this set, that really does what I need it to do. I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. And I want to take, first we'll do Enfuego, which is just this dark matte reddish shade. And I'm going to really precisely begin to put this on the outer and inner corner, just because I am going to use glitter today because I have a brush that's really good for that, or it should be really good for that, and I really wanted to do a look where glitter would be useful. And I'm going to kind of mix in Cayenne. I don't know, it's matte orange. It's the one right next to Enfuego, just to keep it more warm. Then going back in with the first brush, I may switch brushes just because, okay, yeah, I can't do this right now. It's too big. I'm taking this smaller brush from Luxie. It is the 231 Small Tapered Blending. And this is where I'm just going to really lightly connect these two parts in the crease, but leave this lower lid space open. While if you use a bigger brush, it kind of will blend everything together and then it won't leave this open area, and we need that so the glitter will really stand out. Okay, then now we're going to do the glitter, and I'm going to be taking this brush right here. It's just a very, very flat synthetic packing brush, which is really good for glitters and stuff. I'm actually going to, it's not really a glitter, it's a glittery eyeshadow, but it's more, I don't know how to explain it. I'm taking my Juvia's Place Nubian palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. It's just a very dark, like, orangey copper shade. I'm just taking this dry because the shadow doesn't need to get wet. I'm really just going to pack this on the center of the lid. I'll probably add some actual glitter on top just to make it a little brighter. But yeah, flat synthetics are really good for glitters just because they pick up product pretty easily, and they're just very good at laying down product. I'm going to take some of my MAC pigment in Rose, just licking my brush and dipping that in. And that's just going to very lightly go on top of that gold. I'm not fully packing it on, I'm just kind of spreading it, just so it gives it that duochrome shift between orange and that warm pink. And it just gives it a little bit more of a shimmer. Then there's not really a brush to do my lower lash line with. You know what? Here. No, not that one. I'm actually going to take this brush right here. It's more of like an angled brush. It's too thick for my eyebrows. Like, it's not small enough, and it's too thick for liner. Plus, I don't do gel liner. So I'm just going to kind of use this to do my lower lash line, because it'll give a very precise line at first. I'm going to take He Devil. Then going into my Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit from Anastasia, I'm just taking my Luxie 141 mini round brush. I'm going to go into the shade Glow Getter, and that's going to go on my inner corner. And I'm actually going to mix in some of Daydream. It's more of like an orangey peach, just to give it a different shine. And then just taking a different, more fluffy brush. This is what I use for my brow bone, just again in Daydream, to highlight that. I think those are all the brushes I can really use at the moment. Since I already have my eyebrows on, I'm not going to end up using the actual spoolie, but I have used this before and it's really nice. It's just a nice fat spoolie, as well as this one, which is just a larger version of the smaller synthetic packing brush. It's just a bigger version of that. This is really good for doing concealer underneath your brow if you need to clean anything up. That's really good for that. And then someone tell me what these brushes are for. I really don't know. Is it for, I think it's for your eyebrows. Or maybe it's your eyelashes to comb through them. I don't know. I remember when I was younger, I used to use this to comb out my lashes, but I don't think that's the actual purpose. Then the last brush, and probably the only brush I won't actually ever use genuinely, is this one right here. It's just a fan brush, and I don't use fan brushes. It's so soft though. But I don't know how people can apply a highlight with these. It just doesn't work for me. I don't understand. I'm going to take Glow Getter. No, I'm going to take Daydream and just get that on. And then, like, I don't know. I just don't think it does as much as my other brush does that I have. Like, you can't even, it's like barely putting on product. Though this is how all fan brushes are for me though. Like, I don't get it. I don't get them. I don't want to get them. They just don't do it for me. But it's so pretty. So I'm going to keep it, obviously, plus it goes with the set. But personally, I don't like fan brushes. They're just not my thing. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and then I will be back to give my final thoughts on all the brushes. Alright guys, but my final thoughts of all the brushes are that it's kind of a hit or miss. I love Sailor Moon, so I love these brushes and can appreciate them for the design and the art behind them. But to me, they're not very realistic in the way that I do my makeup. The two synthetics are really good for lining my eyebrow and doing glitter and stuff. The other brushes I probably won't use a lot. The two brushes that are the most fluffy, like this one's not going to be an everyday blending brush for me when I have brushes like my It Cosmetics 105. This one is just very fluffy and it's big and it's pretty. They're just better for blending out the crease. If this one was more of that shape, I would love it. It's just a little too, it's not as expanded and it's just not as fluffy as what I would like it to be, but it will get used, just not as much as my other brushes. And this brush is just weird. I don't know, I've never seen a brush that's like a cylinder. It's just so dense. I mean, it has some flexibility to it. It's not like super duper meant for packing, but it's just like a circle. I don't know what you would use this for realistically. Two brushes that are meant for like the flat synthetics, I really like these two a lot. They will definitely get used. I like using glitters a lot, so this is perfect for that. And when you need to clean up either an eyeliner or your eyebrow or something like that, even you could use this to cut out your crease. Same with this one because it's a little bit smaller to really cut out a crease with concealer if you wanted to do that kind of look. These are perfect for that, so I like those for that purpose. The angled brush, I'm not really sure about, honestly. I don't do gel eyeliner. Maybe I should try it and then see if this would be good for that because I haven't ever tried. I've never applied eyeliner with a brush or anything. I've always used liquid liners, but I feel like this one definitely could get some more use if I tried doing that. It was okay for putting product underneath my eyes in the waterline, but I just have other brushes that aren't angled that can do the same thing that I'm used to using anyway, rather than something that's angled like this. But I definitely think if I ever try gel liner, I'll try this out and I will maybe do another video of me trying out gel liner just because I haven't ever before. So let me know any good gel liners out there that you want me to try out. I think NYX has a pretty good one. I'll have to try that one out and I'll do a video about it trying with this brush because who knows, it might be really good. Then like I said, the fan brush is just not, I'm not going to use it. It's pretty to look at. That's about the only thing it has going for it. Other than that, I mean, it's so soft and fluffy, but it just doesn't apply highlight the way that I want it to. The spoolie is good. I just have another spoolie that I use instead. While this one like is the actual spoolie, I have my NYX pencil that's more of like a straight spoolie. But I could probably get in the habit of using this one just so I can use it. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just have another spoolie that I also use, you know. But it's really pretty, so I think I'll get used to using it. Also, I didn't mention that these brushes do have some weight to them. They're definitely like a good quality brush as far as the weight. They're not really heavy, but they feel really nice and not like really cheap or anything. They definitely have that element to them, which I like a lot. Because if they were plastic, we'd be having some problems. But they definitely do have a nice feel to them. Also, even though some of them do have like designs on the actual handle, I guess, there's nothing hard about holding them. And it's really easy to hold them. It's not uncomfortable or anything to hold any of these brushes. Other than that, they're beautiful. If you like Sailor Moon, you would probably really like them. If you have no interest in Sailor Moon, I would pass on these just because unless you need brushes like that in your collection, like I didn't need any of these brushes. I have brushes already that can do every single thing with those, with the ones I already have. But like I said, it's just more or less if you love Sailor Moon, you'll like them. If you don't bother, but they're really pretty. That's what it really comes down to, is you're really paying for what they look like, not really for the performance. I don't know. They're not bad. It's just, they're not, I don't know. They're not the brushes I already have. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to buy these brushes because I'm curious to see who else is interested in them. But yeah, I'll be sure to have a link down to them down in the description if you're interested in that. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!